Mathematics, the language that was never invented. Mathematics is often taught as something cold and mechanical. Numbers, formulas, rules, something you either get or don't. But that version is misleading. Mathematics was not invented the way tools or machines were invented. It was discovered, and that changes everything. Before humans could write, before they built cities or named the stars, mathematics already existed. Patterns existed, ratios existed, cycles existed. Humans didn't create them, they noticed them. Counting came first, not because people loved numbers, but because survival demanded it. How many days until winter? How many animals in the herd? How much food remains? Mathematics began as awareness. As civilizations grew, something strange happened. People realized numbers behaved consistently, no matter who observed them. 2 stones plus 2 stones always became 4 stones. A triangle always followed the same rules. The universe obeyed logic long before humans understood it. That realization was unsettling and powerful. Ancient cultures didn't see mathematics as a school subject. They saw it as a key. Egyptians used it to align pyramids with the stars. Babylonians used it to track planets. Greeks believed numbers were sacred, not symbolic. To them, mathematics was the hidden structure of reality itself. Some believed that if you understood numbers deeply enough, you could understand existence. And here is where mathematics becomes mysterious. Mathematics works everywhere, on Earth, in space, in atoms, in galaxies. The same equations describe falling apples and orbiting planets. This raises a question that still has no clear answer. Why does reality obey mathematics at all? No one programmed the universe to follow equations, yet it does, with precision that borders on impossible. This is why some of the greatest thinkers believed mathematics was not just a tool, but the language the universe speaks. Over time, mathematics became practical. It built bridges, clocks, ships, and cities. It allowed trade, navigation, and architecture. But even when used practically, it never lost its deeper power. Every major leap in human progress relied on mathematics before it was understood by society. Electricity existed before we controlled it. Gravity existed before we explained it. Mathematics always comes first, quietly describing reality long before technology catches up. Today, mathematics runs almost everything around you. Every message you send, every image you see, every algorithm deciding what content you consume is built on mathematical models. Encryption, artificial intelligence, finance, medicine, weather prediction, all of it rests on invisible equations working silently in the background. But mathematics is not just used to build. It is used to predict. With mathematics, humans can simulate futures that have not happened yet. Economies are modeled. Viruses are tracked. Spacecraft are guided across billions of kilometers to land on a moving target. This is not magic, but it often feels like it. And yet, mathematics also reveals limits. There are truths that can be proven to be unprovable. Problems that can be shown to have no solution. Systems that become chaotic even when governed by simple rules. Mathematics exposes the edges of knowledge as clearly as it expands it. This is the hidden truth most people never hear. Mathematics does not promise certainty. It reveals structure, and sometimes uncertainty is part of that structure. You don't need to be a mathematician to use mathematics. You already do. Every decision involving risk, time, distance, growth, or choice contains mathematical thinking. Learning mathematics is not about memorizing formulas. It is about learning how reality organizes itself. That is why mathematics feels intimidating to some and addictive to others. It strips away opinion and exposes patterns beneath emotion. It shows that chaos often has rules and that rules can produce chaos. The more deeply mathematics is studied, the less it feels like numbers on paper and the more it feels like a map of existence. A map that is never complete, but always accurate where it applies. Mathematics is not cold. It is honest. It does not care what you believe. It only shows what is. And perhaps that is why it has always felt mysterious. Not because it hides secrets, but because it reveals them without mercy to anyone willing to look long enough. Once you start seeing mathematics this way, you don't just learn it. You begin to recognize it everywhere.